Hello everyone, narrator here once more. Sorry if I have started way too sooner before I could just realize if I could have just drawn like immediately and then just record this. So today we'll be drawing or doodling one of my unique and interesting characters from the Lonely Darkness Saga, which one of the primary antagonist is Nyxarion. I suppose Nyxarion. And yeah, it's been quite a while since I made a speed art video or like doodles or something. So I'm back with it once more. And yeah, like, so basically the idea where this came from is from Vondi, of course, because I kind of like, I don't know how am I supposed to say it, but anyway, the idea came off from Vondi, and it gave me like an options of names of how am I gonna name this next villain for the Lonely Darkness Saga, which it includes about a detective made by the idea was made by my friend. So like I said, the idea came off with it when a troubled detective who had a hard tragic childhood about his father being murdered, a neglected mother, and a spoiled sister. So basically, his main goal is to uncover the mystery of his childhood tragic, alongside with his partner or soulmate, Lila Morgan, who is she also trying to discover what happened with the disappearance of Lila Morgan, which is Lila's sister or youngest sister. So basically, they, of course, both of them, had tragic childhoods. Their mother, aka Lila and Lyra, had a troubled mother, an alcoholic father who always often beats their mother. And by the way, this saga is quite interesting, which I really wanted to begin with after I'm finished with the bonus season, with the secrets of the facility, which includes about Hitoshi, an enemy, Chrononova, Dr. Ilara Voss, Queen Umbra, Nebula Nexus, and so much different characters that I may include. So basically, I also included one other character, which is Elliot Crane, who is deeply in love with a fictional manga character, which it may include with his lore backstory, which gives me the name of Kaida Ryu, a warrior from a different planet, not intentionally like connected to their world, but we're going like with commentary and then back with their story. So after I'm finished with I don't know, with the upcoming sagas that I have, then I don't know, basically if any of you guys have any ideas for different sagas, let me know in the comments, and I might heart it or pin it if I forget about it or like lost it, then I could just remember where the idea came from, and I may include your idea. So I don't really want to give out much spoilers since I'm getting ready for their saga to commence, and I don't know, nothing else. So the gender of Nyxarion would be genderless or non-ambiguous. I kind of don't know how to pronounce it. Or non-binary, which he, of course, is one of the first characters from any saga, which is it includes Supermoon, my major franchise or saga. He is more different than any antagonist that I made. Side villains, and I don't really want it to offend like anyone else who is like this. So I'm trying to make things correct without offending anyone or scare everyone or I don't know, make fun of someone who's like this. I'm trying to be like more confident about this. I don't want to be like rude or disrespectful, but I'm trying my best to not scare everyone, like I mentioned earlier. So Vondi would give me that idea to keep his identity more secret and more like mysterious. So that's why how he, Nyxarion, would be more of a shadowed or a hybrid figure who morphs into a moth, a crow, and a dragon, a Chinese dragon to be exact. He has this hybrid transformation of his animal forms, and then would also completely turn himself into a colossal titan, which I really love the design, by the way. And I'm not gonna lie, like I also made like a drawing in my sketchbook of Nyxarion in there, obviously. And I'm not gonna lie, but he is quite like getting like my attention. I mean, no offense to Stephanison or aka Overlord. He is like the cruel character that who always be more arrogant or filled with pride. The sin itself, not the you know what's. Again, not to offend or scare everyone. So his backstory is not much known, but only that he is more of a secret or mysterious villain who hides himself or themselves, obviously because of his pronouns, he, them, his, their, that kind of stuff. So here's Nyxarion being mad, I'm not gonna be trying to be rude or every scene or something else, but he's really pissed off of how our team, aka the team detective, break their cells, which was made by Nyxarion, and completely being mad about it. And that's like when he's going to transform in his colossal titan. So the main antagonist is Rube Brooks, aka Detective Brooks, or aka Detective Brooks, whichever that you feel comfortable with. Sorry about my hair blocking the way. So basically he is the like a tragic adventure hero who wants to avenge his father's death, which was murdered by Victor Brooks. Again, not my idea, but that's the idea of Vondi, who gave me the name, and my friend who gives me this idea of a murder killed his father. So basically, he gave me the idea, another idea, which is the elements of nature, which it was shown by sneak peeks, doodles and stuff. I may also wanted to make doodles for each saga so that they won't feel like more or less important to be reading or be watching or something else. So I'm trying my best to go back and forth, but not over exaggerate myself being like more stressed out or being less careful about it. And yes, Nyxarion has like 6 like those blue and purple tentacles who helps them, like, I don't know, like to attack, to climb, or something else. And he would hide in the shadows or along with the crowd, that when our heroes take down bad guys, robbers, evil politicals, or something other than that, he would be there hiding in the shadows. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I know this day just had only begun, and I don't know, to be honest. I'm trying my best to keep the pace, not try to feel more bored or something. Alright. So he would hide in the shadows, watching in the cameras, like hidden not that the team nor the station had realized who was monitoring these cameras and stuff like that. So in that doodle here, you can see Nyxarion carrying baby Heather, or little Heather, who is obviously Raya, aka the holder of the breezing winds. Not winds, but winds, like air. So yes, basically you have little Heather. So this idea was going to be for the post credits, after when Nyxarion was not defeated, but he managed to escape and considered like to be defeated, but would return for the elements of nature saga if there's more characters that I may include, elements to help the 4 elements, aka fire, water, wind, and ice. So yeah, if my friend helps me like with the idea of creating more characters and elements, then I'll probably add them as well. It's not just feels like it's a group of 4 kids trying to stop Dr. Led Hampshire, or aka Dr. Leonard Hayes, and trying to destroy nature with his inventions, or with trying to obtain the element gems. So yeah, that's basically gonna be it for the talking. And also Nyxarion would be kind of like be one of my most interesting characters that I made so far. I think the most interesting character that I made was probably I think obviously Overlord, Safonison, since he is considered to be a god, which in fact that he is like a devil god hybrid or something, I don't even know, who was descended from from God's grace, or aka heaven, since his past was an angel, aka Seraphian, who turned against the will of God and when casted out, which he ultimately becomes the one of the most cruel, arrogance, pride, and dangerous characters that I made for the Supermoon Saga or any of the other sagas. So yeah, I guess that's basically it for now, at least. And also I've been noticing that we're close to 100 subscribers, which I am really proud of this journey that I made. I know for some YouTubers they don't mind about the 100 subscribers, or some do, which in fact I don't know which, but I may wanna have to figure it out. And it's been fun since I've been doing this channel like close to 1 year. And the most important thing that I want to say thank you for joining this journey with me of my YouTube channel, which some may not see like important or something else, but for me it's like a treasured value that I will always enjoy creating art content, gaming content, reaction, speed arts, or doodles, whatever I call them, or anything. And I wanted to give like a mini celebration. And also if you guys want to see more horror content, like when I played Granny for the first time, and I got really scared. Again, I'm though like a shining armor who would beat up a dragon and just win and call it a day. No, it has like challenges as well. So this doodle is him and Rue, who would Nyxarion considers Rue to be his adversary, which is aka like an enemy or nemesis or arch enemy or arch nemesis, whatever the heck it would be, but he would always be his adversary. The next to the doodle of when Nyxarion is carrying little Heather is him monitoring the hidden cameras. He's also like a hacker or something, similar to how Elliot would be a tech genius. And the other one is someone holding a flower and giving it to Nyxarion, which he is utterly confused and baffled about it. The other drawing that I made back then was like a fan art for someone's OC. More fan arts, considering myself that I really enjoyed two of my favorite art models and stuff. And basically that's pretty much it. I also made like my own 7 deadly sins version of it. Sin, lust, pride, envy, gluttony, wrath, greed, and one of the custom made sins, which is the sin of perfection, which is Nyxarion, another of my antagonists from the Kaido Saga. So the drawing that I'm doing, like which my head was blocking it away, is when he is carefully watching little Heather sleeping, and him like breathing out like purple like smoke gas or something. not like catnap, obviously. I kind of want to give it like its own unique design about it. And the final drawing, that which is on the right, is meeting with Stephanus and Overlord, a villain, like a villain interaction, which Overlord or Stephanus despises the fact that he is like a more taunting villain and more have a heart of sympathy, since considering the fact that he is carrying on little Heather sleeping and watching her, trying to be like his or their wild card. And then that's pretty much it. And then the aftermath, and obviously the aftermath from the Boldak video, I eventually throw it away. Not just because it was spicy, but it was very watery, very wet, damp, and nothing else. It was pretty damp, too wet, not just too spicy about and stuff like that. I'm sorry, guys. My throat is really dry, so I'm just gonna take a sip. Okay, I feel much refreshing now. Okay, so like I was saying, again, like this doodle is when Stephanus met Nyxarion due to a villain or antagonist, main antagonist specifically, interaction. And I'm just gonna stop talking because I don't want my throat to be sore again. But trust me, it'll be worth it. I don't want to be like too boring to watch or to entertain. So have fun watching seeing the last moments of me doodling the doodle for Stephanus and Nyxarion. Okay, sorry if there's any noise that's going on. So here it is, the finished picture of the Doodles of Nyxarion, and as you can see, my hand side got colored with the ink of the pens, but it was totally worth it. And making sure I make my my signature before anything else could happen. And I guess that's pretty much it. And also I forgot to add details, and also add more dialogue for any interaction that's going on with the picture. So as you can see, enjoy my showcase. Again, sorry for the loud noises that's going on. So here it is, the full showcase of my unique interesting character, Nyxarion. So if you enjoyed, then let me know in the comments. And we're close to 100, so let's make it happen. Alright, so narrator out.
Words that strike like a viper, and the prey who dives on you believes that they would be more powerful than anyone else other than me. Your time would run out. And when time runs out, I will be in charge. So beware of what you say through. Creation will always be on